Hey everybody, Cody Windwalker here, again with Prehistoric Encounters. Today we are doing the Pacific Gopher Snake. Now he's not much for, he's new and he's kind of bitey and I don't actually enjoy being bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold him right after I educate you guys. So Pacific gopher snakes are found throughout the United States. I got a big one over here. You can see him. Species name, and sorry if I butcher this, is Pitophius cantifere. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Western United States is where they're from. They're easy to handle. Size averages about 4 to 5 feet. At adulthood, this is pretty close to the size of a hatchling, about 8 to 12 inches. They can get up to 6 foot. They live about 15 to 30 plus years. One of the oldest ones lived over 30 years. Hatchlings, as you can tell, I got in about a 5-gallon tank, so it's relatively small. I got this adult one in a 10-gallon tank. But when they get much bigger, they're going to need anywhere from a 20-gallon tank to a 40-gallon tank. So be mindful of that. I'm not recommending any specific size, but they range from 10 to 40 gallons. Now, the taxonomy on it is the class of Reptilia, which is a fancy way of saying reptile. Squamata, which is lizards and snakes. Serpentis, meaning snake. Colubridae, which is the family, and the genus and species I'm not going to butcher because, as you heard earlier, I pretty much butchered the hell out of it. The basking temperature on them needs to be about 85 with an ambient of 75. They need 12 hours of sunlight. No humidity because they come from North America, which we don't have a whole lot of humid locations except in the southern United States. Again, this is the adult. Coconut fiber. I'm a big coconut fiber people. Some people like to use the aspen, but as long as you're not sloshing the water all around, you don't got to worry about it absorbing moisture. Plus, if they ingest it, they won't die or get compacted. They're very reclusive. They don't like to be handled all that much. If you handle them daily, they will become timid to you, but be mindful that when you first get it, they will not like being held. They feed on mice and rats, and in the wild, they will pretty much eat anything. They're voracious eaters. They will essentially eat anything. Sorry about that, little technical difficulties. Check the water daily. As you can see the water dish over there, it's a small one because it's a small snake. If we come over to the other tank, he's actually drinking right now. Apparently he was thirsty. The water dish in this bigger one is actually too small for it. I'll be going to the store today and getting a bigger water dish. Mistaken for the rattlesnake a lot and killed. Like I said, they will essentially eat anything. Now, this is one of the very few snakes. It's an urban legend that snakes can eat twice the thickest length of the middle part of their body. That is false. This snake, on the other hand, can, and you actually want to see a bulge. You do not want to see bulges on other ones. They get their name because they come from the Pacific coast and because they hide in gopher holes because snakes don't actually have the ability to dig. Their conservation is least concern, and cleaning it, I recommend checking daily, but you actually only need to clean it. Essentially anywhere from 3 months to every 6 months, depending on how dirty it gets. But if you have to clean it daily or even weekly, that means you have way too much going on in that tank. And again, this is the Pacific Gopher Snake, and this is Cody Windwalker with Prehistoric Encounters. Thank you.